my name is Noah, and this is Like You, a podcast for kids. On this podcast, we spend time thinking about ourselves, our feelings, our loved ones, and the whole wide world. This podcast wouldn't be possible without our listeners. Grown-ups, visit patreon.com/LikeYouPodcast to help us continue making weekly episodes. Today, we're going to talk more about growing by imagining we are a tree and then a garden. Find a place to listen where you feel comfortable and safe. Sometimes we close our eyes and use our imagination. Other times I may ask you to say something out loud. It may seem silly, but give it a try. Imagine we're just two friends sitting together. I can talk to you, and you can talk to me. Today, let's start by getting some sillies out. Relax your shoulders. Now wiggle your body all around. Now stop. Now wiggle again. Stop. Wiggle. Stop. Okay. Now take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to make some silly faces. I'm going to make some silly faces too. I know we can't see each other, but you can hear me. So I'll make a funny noise each time I make a funny face, so you'll be able to hear that I'm doing it with you. Okay, ready? Silly face, go. Now make another silly face. Go. Okay, one last silly face. Go. Okay, that was fun. Now let's get ready to use our imaginations. So close your eyes and relax your body. Now take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Now, I want you to smile and think of someone or something that makes you happy. While you keep smiling, take another deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 1, 2, 3. Now, together we're going to say, I like me, on the count of 3. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I like me. Wonderful. Now let's get started. For now, keep your eyes closed, and I want you to pretend you are a tree. If you have the space, you can hold your arms out like branches and slowly sway back and forth, like the wind is blowing through your leaves. Back and forth. Back and forth. Wow, you're such a good tree. Do you know where trees come from? They start out as a tiny seed. When that seed is covered by dirt and given sun and water, eventually it sprouts. And a sprout is like a tiny baby tree. It will take years for it to grow and grow and grow before it's a big tree. And some trees keep growing for hundreds of years. So let's imagine that you're a growing tree. If you have space to act things out, feel free to do that. Or if you're listening in the car or in bed, you can just imagine all these things in your head. First, let's be a seed. If you can, curl up your body as small as you can. Bend your knees up to your chin and wrap your arms around your legs. Now, imagine that it's raining on you. It was actually raining right outside my window when I recorded this podcast. So I opened up the window and recorded some rain sounds for you to listen to while we're imagining this rain. Let's sit and listen to the sound of rain for just a moment. That's a car driving by. It can be relaxing to listen to the rain. If you listen carefully, you can hear some birds as well. A seed needs the rain to help it grow. Okay, now the rain stops, and the sun is shining. Now it's time to sprout. Stay curled up like a seed, but just hold one hand up and wiggle it like a tiny sprout. Now we'll keep growing. We're going to grow into a small tree. So uncurl your body, sit up straight. Keep your elbows at your side, but hold both hands out. Now sway back and forth in the wind. Back and forth. Let's grow into a big tree. You can sit or stand up now. Hold your arms out like big branches and sway some more in the wind. Back and forth. Good job. We're finished pretending to be a tree, so you can open your eyes now if you want to, or keep them closed, and you can take a seat again. The same way a tree grows from a seed that sprouts and gets bigger over years, that's the same way that you and I grow too. Well, we're not seeds exactly, but we do get bigger as we grow older. In the same way a tree needs water and sun to grow, we need things to help us grow too. Drinking water and eating healthy food like fruits and vegetables help us grow. Reading books and learning new things helps us grow in our minds. And knowing that we are loved by our family and friends helps us grow in our hearts. So think about the people who love you. Is it family, friends, teachers? Who makes you feel safe and feel good about yourself? That's helping you grow. And you can help other people feel safe and loved by saying nice things to them, by sharing and playing together, or by saying I'm sorry when you hurt someone. Have you ever seen a garden? Maybe your parents or grandparents have a garden in their yard, or a small herb garden on the porch or balcony. Some schools or community centers have gardens too. Or maybe you've read a book that had a garden. Gardens can grow things to eat, like vegetables and fruits, carrots, tomatoes, squash, berries. Gardens can also grow things you don't eat, like flowers. Right now, let's use our imaginations to grow a garden in our mind. So close your eyes again. Since we're growing this garden in our minds, imagine that inside your head is a big patch of dirt. Now I want you to scatter all sorts of seeds in that dirt. Think about some of your favorite fruits and vegetables. Corn, blueberries, watermelons, bell peppers. Or you can grow flowers instead. We're spreading seeds for all your favorite things. Now take a big watering can and sprinkle water everywhere. Remember, we're just pretending. Imagine that the sun is shining bright inside your head. Watch all the fruits and vegetables and flowers start to grow. They're small at first, then bigger and bigger. Think about growing a garden in your mind while this music plays. Now I'm going to ask you to repeat a few phrases after me. These are called affirmations. They're short sentences that can help you feel good about yourself. Even after this podcast is over, you can think about these affirmations anytime you need something to cheer you up or give you some confidence. I'll say each phrase twice. The first time you can listen, and the second time you can say it with me. So here we go. Remember, you can say it out loud or just in your head. Repeat after me. I like me. I like me. I'm growing on the outside and the inside. I'm growing on the outside and the inside. With every breath, I feel stronger. With every breath, I feel stronger. I can be anything I want to be. I can be anything I want to be. No matter how hard it is, I can do it. No matter how hard it is, I can do it. I take things one step at a time. I take things one step at a time. Now, before we end our time together for today, I'm going to play you a song about growing. If you listened to our previous episode, you've already heard this song before. See if you remember any of the words, and feel free to sing along or just listen. I'm growing with each new thing I'm knowing. I am growing body, heart, and mind. I'm learning. Each day the earth is turning, and I know a little more each time. I'm listening. The world around is whispering, and I learn so much from what I find. I'm growing with each new thing I'm knowing. I am growing body, heart, and mind. It's been wonderful spending time with you today. I can't wait to do this again soon. On the next episode, we're going to think cozy thoughts while we imagine we're drinking a cup of hot chocolate. Doesn't that sound like fun? Until next time, I like you, I'm proud of you, and I'm glad that we're friends. Have a happy and peaceful day. Like You is written and produced by me, Noah Glenn. I also composed and performed the Like You theme music. The podcast artwork was created by Mia Saine. This episode features additional music by Night Park, Ian Post, and Skygaze. A quick word for the grown-ups. We could really use your support to help keep this podcast going. Please consider becoming a patron by visiting patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. You can also help others find the show by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe, and be sure to help us spread the word by telling your friends about the show. Learn more about us on our website, likeyoupodcast.com, and be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at likeyoupod. Thanks for listening.